Hey everybody, McKyler here real quick to remind you to go check out our Patreon. We've got 7 bonus episodes up there right now and an 8th one coming up soon. If that's something that sounds fun to you, go sign up at patreon.com/doing learning. Hope to see you over there. Welcome to Doing Learning, everybody. I'm your host tonight. I've got Daniel here as always, and I'm not exactly sure how to start this one. I think I'm just going to send you a link.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a link here real quick, okay?
Is this a test? Like I should report it to like IT?
No, this might be one of the more wholesome things that you've seen in a while.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay. I've seen a lot of wholesome things this week.
This is up there.
Okay.
It's gonna underrated, but I hope it strikes a little chord in your heart. There's a little spot in your heart.
You're poking at something. I'm a very sensitive guy. I come out as
if you cry from this, I will laugh because it's not like that, Daniel. All right. Why don't you just give me the play-by-play of what's going through your mind?
Okay. So does this have audio or not?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm just gonna click on it right now then.
Yes.
First impression is it's not in a language that I know. Is there a translator? Because I have no idea what to do right now.
Scroll around. What do you see?
I see.
So I sent Daniel a link to a website.
Okay, I see aquatic animals.
They're called fish.
Okay, I see fish. Lots of fish. I see a older gentleman. Seems like he's opening a I don't even know what those gates are called in the river.
It's a lock.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
He seems to be opening a lock. And then there is a YouTube video. What is the Viz Doorbell?
Say that last word one more time for me.
Viz Doorbell?
What does that kind of sound like? And what is on the homepage? There's a big old button.
The ding dong?
What ding dong? What do you think that is?
A bell?
It's a doorbell.
It's a doorbell?
Daniel, this is a fish doorbell.
What do you mean a fish?
So here's what we're going to do. I got it pulled up on my iPad.
Okay.
And it is currently 7:36 in the morning in Utrecht, Netherlands.
Okay. So you're taking me to the Netherlands.
I'm taking you to the Netherlands.
Let's go.
We, Daniel, are having another critter episode.
Perfect.
Because the time is right.
The time is right?
The time is right. Because what time is it? It's migration time, baby.
For the aquatic animals.
So March, the beginning of the year here in March, kind of April timeframe.
Okay.
Is for a lot of these, I don't know if it's like these, it's certain species of fish. Like if you scroll down, you look at the list of fish, there's like 8 or 10 or 12. There's quite a few.
There's quite a few. Yes.
So it's migration season. And what are they migrating for? Well, for the spawning season, right? They're trying to go up rivers to get to a safe spot, to lay their eggs and propagate the species, right? I'm sure you're familiar with this with like salmon.
Yeah.
They're the ones that get all the
exactly
credit, right?
Where my brain was going.
They get like a whole bunch of the credit because theirs might be a little bit more extreme in terms of they go down they go to the exact same spot where they were spawned to go back, right? And they go up waterfalls, they go up all kinds of stuff. They're kind of crazy.
If you guys want to see a great example of this, Magic School Bus has a great episode about it. It's amazing.
It's not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but just giving
We're
it.
open.
Yeah.
Are they still going?
I have no idea, but if they're not, that's a shame because Magic School Bus taught me so much.
I I remember I remember loving it, but I remember about 2 episodes.
Really?
Yeah,
I remember a lot of them.
really.
Yeah,
Do you have a favorite?
do I have a favorite? Yes, when they go, I think it's to a haunted house or something. They learn about sounds and vibrations.
Oh.
Yeah, that
So
one's really
so they
cool.
think that there's ghosts or something, and it's like, "No, it's just sound," or what?
I think they just learn about sounds, how they bounce off the walls and stuff like that. And Miss Frizzle just kind of like, "Oh," and then like it shows it
So
like
she's, like, messing with the kids?
probably. I don't know, dude. She was a weird
She's
teacher.
pretty crazy.
Yeah,
So
but
but it wasn't the salmon episode,
but no, but
but you remember it.
the salmon episode is really good. I mean, the outer space one, learning about the planets is really awesome and all that. So, I mean, Magic School Bus, not sponsored, but hey, go watch it. It's good. Good learning. If I'm gonna be doing some learning, I'm gonna be doing some learning with the Magic School Bus and Miss Frizzle.
We got the iPad on never lock, so we can keep an eye on this live stream
Okay.
now that it is not loading. There it is. Okay, so this is the perfect time. It's 7:40 in the Netherlands, in Utrecht, Netherlands, which means the sun's coming up. It's morning.
Oh, 7:40 a.m.
7:40 a.m.
Oh, I was like, dude, it's nighttime, bro.
No. So this means the fish are active. And if we're really lucky, at some point during this live stream, we will see a fish on this live stream.
Oh, ooh, and we can possibly identify it by the pictures that they provided, right?
The aquatic species on the front page.
Wait. Is this like a game? Like if I spot it, can I like click it? I
You
got
get
it.
points, high score.
Yeah, I got this one.
No, it's not. But I love that. I love that. I love where your head's at. This is the coolest thing. It's a fish doorbell. What does that even mean? So the fish they're going upriver. They're trying to go find a safe spot to go do all of their spawning and do their thing. The problem is that this river that runs through this town it has a lock in it. It's a gate,
Right.
and all of that infrastructure is there to suit, human stuff, right? So why are these locks there? Why is the river there? We could go back as far as you want, Daniel, but the short story is just to control the water, make sure that that flooding doesn't happen, keep the town safe, right?
Right.
Because it's a super wet place, right? Really, really low elevations. It's a soggy place, full of rivers, all kinds of stuff. So transportation in the old, ye olden days, um, you could travel along it. If you go back further, it was a defensive thing, right? The Romans, they actually they were there real early, like in the 300s or so, building up infrastructures, and they were using that river as kind of their main defensive perimeter. It was at one point the separating line between like what was considered Roman Empire
Mm-hmm.
and what was considered like the barbarians was this river. So anyway, many years later, you put this lock in here that controls, it's just a big gate that just swings open, swings closed, right? The doorbell, where it comes in, is they started noticing that there's all of these species of fish that come up this river, this location, this time of year to go do spawning, but they get stuck here, right? So they get stuck at this lock. They can't make it. They can't get to the spawning grounds, the spawning waters,
Mm-hmm.
and uh they're at risk of being preyed on by birds and all kinds of stuff. If you watch this, if you're really lucky, some of the highlight videos are like cormorants, are like a swimming bird that go and hunt fish. There's videos of cormorants in here fishing, and
Really?
so when the lock is closed, the fish get stuck there. They just kind of stay there, and they're super vulnerable.
Right.
and they're just going to get picked off if nothing happens. So
So
they
literally like shooting fish in a barrel.
yes, exactly. And so they had the citizens there and like the scientific initiative. Turns out this place loves critters. We can go to that a little bit more too. This place loves critters. And so they noticed this and they're like, "Hey, we should help the fish out. It would be great if we knew like if the fish were there, we can open the gate for them."
Mm-hmm.
And so they put a camera underwater and they just
No.
enlisted the internet to help them.
No.
So there's a guy. He's
No.
called the lock master. So there is a guy just sitting at the other end of this thing doing lock maintenance. He's doing other stuff, right? But there's a guy. And if you hit that purple button, it sends him a message that says, "Hey, there's a fish waiting to come through the gate."
Mm, okay. Here's my. I'm just gonna give it to you what I'm thinking. Right.
Uh-huh.
Right. First thought. That's friggin' awesome. Like
How wholesome is that?
yeah, it is. It's like, dude, like that's awesome.
Just people sitting around ringing the doorbell on behalf of the fish?
But my second thought is, dude, the internet is the internet. How many trolls are gonna?
Okay. Yes. So I think that's a real legit thing, right?
Yes.
I've look at it. You just want to hit the button.
Yes, like what's gonna happen if I hit this button?
Yeah, like
am I
does
gonna
it
see
do
something
anything? Does it-
different? Or
yeah.
like, yeah.
Is
Like-
he gonna go open the thing?
Like
how do you...
I actually do want to just push it, like just to see if I see anything.
There's no fish, Danny. We can't hit the button.
Well,
You can't do that
why
on air.
What's gonna happen?
Well, probably nothing. Probably nothing, because I think they've thought through this. I think they're on it. I don't know all of the intricacies of how it works, but it's not like you hit the button, he opens the gate. It's not like bing, it's not how it works. You saw him spinning that big wheel.
Yeah,
that was me. That was the sound of me turning the big wheel.
I thought you meant like that was you, like you went there and you were like turning the
No. I would like to though. That would be awesome. What happens is, especially we're really early in the season. The season started on March 3rd.
Oh, like real early.
Like real early. Like
okay.
just so it's pretty calm still. I don't think we're not like peak season yet.
Yep.
So the way that it works is kind of early in the season. They say that's what I'm saying. If we're lucky, we'll see a fish. The lock might open once a week. And later on in peak season, it might open once a day. So it's not like happening like crazy. But the way that works is there's a whole bunch of people out there. In fact, we are watching this currently with 847 other people.
Wow. That's
yeah.
That
That's quite a few.
I know you did it on your iPad, but can I do that from my phone as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just go to this website. I think it's just an embedded stream from YouTube.
Oh, so
or some other source.
Is this me watching it now or not?
Yes, you are actively watching it. It's just murky water, so you can't see anything.
Right. So it says 847 people. Let's see the powers of the. Whoa! What is that?
I have no idea. Some weird artifact.
Something's happening. Are those fish?
I didn't see it over here. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was just pixels.
But anyway, the magic of translation on phones. You are now watching the live stream together with 847 others. So you were right. I mean, I was just confirming that.
Thanks, Daniel.
Well, I mean, that could have said anything. It has 847 and then a bunch of
Dutch words.
I guess not random Dutch words. Yes.
Yeah. They're very purposeful words. So yeah, the way that it works then is we're sitting here, we see a fish, we hit that, 847 other people, they hit it too, or something like that, right? And so there's a certain amount of notifications, and there's probably some kind of screening process, but basically he builds up a backlog.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if there's one fish, he's probably not going to open the lock.
Okay.
right? But if there's a couple fish and it's like constantly binging and he's getting notifications and it's, it's piling up, then okay, cool. Everybody comes through. Because the the real kicker with this lock too, this lock master, that's why he's there. It's a manually operated lock. That's what you saw him
Oh
spinning that big
god.
wheel. And the whole process takes approximately an hour
Oh my.
to, I think, open and shut it.
That's
So that's why they're not
mm,
opening it like all the time.
yeah.
So there's probably there's a lot of thought that went into this. So I would also expect that there to be some kind of algorithm on the backside that's like kind of helps parse through some of that data.
Right.
Because you could be fairly nefarious. You could just be a silly little goose and just like, what would happen if you hit it a whole bunch of times? It might block you. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there's certain things. I kind of don't want to do that. Like, I just want to like honor the system because it's just like such a nice thing. Like, oh, there's a fish. Like, okay, I'll ring that doorbell for you, buddy.
And I'm the other side of your coin.
Just like open the lock.
No,
Ugh.
see, the more you're talking about it, the more I'm like,
The
okay,
more
yeah.
you want to push it.
Well, not just that, but I'm like, you're right. Like, let's just say there's 847 people currently watching, right?
Yep.
If I'm over here, like, even if I push it once, he's gonna be like, it's one person out of almost 850 people. One person spotted fish out of the
Yeah.
850.
Oh, maybe a
It's
finger slip or
yeah, finger slip, or this guy's trolling me, or like, they probably kind of have that feel, right? So one person, me, like, for example, me, is not gonna make a difference. But I'm over here thinking, implying like, what if we gather like 1,000 people to at the same time just go on this website and we all start pressing this button at the same time? Then if you add another 1,000 people, that's 1,000 people out of 850 or 1850 saying that they see fish. This guy's gonna feel obligated to be like, okay, they can't all be lying. And just to see what would happen.
It's not good enough just to have a nice thing for the fish. You gotta bug a guy.
I mean, how much
He's
it's
just
gonna take
having
an hour of its day. An hour to entertain me. That's it. That's all I want.
So you want to know what's really? It's probably gonna take the wind out of your sails. You can't tell when the lock is open.
There's no
So
indicator
it's
that says like a little animation like block
no,
it
because
opening.
all that would do is fuel is fuel you, Daniel, and your crew of 1,000 enlisted people.
So my only incentive here is to do good.
Yes. Yes. Isn't that good enough? Just to help a fish?
I'd rather have a fish.
I can't prevent you from hitting the button.
You're right. You can't.
I can't. How many times have you hit it already?
Twice.
What? Okay, well, what happened?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It they have safeguards.
I knew it.
They ask you, what fish did you see?
Is there I don't know?
I'm pretty sure there is. It's just a purple fish with a question mark all over it.
That's true.
But it's a different language that I don't know. So it could be saying like, you found this rainbow fish.
The purple question mark fish.
Yes, exactly.
I swear it was it.
I mean, they could be real.
You don't know because it's in Dutch.
Exactly.
You may never know.
I mean,
even though you just translated it earlier.
Well, it's a button. So I don't want, let's see, translate. Send in your fish photo.
So it takes a oh, that's clever. So it's not a doorbell immediately. It's a camera shutter.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Those rat
Got
bastards.
you. They got you.
They saw past
They
my.
saw right through
They're
you.
like, you know what? Because like let's see what the top of this says. Because like there is right on top of the fish like a bunch of words.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like the sliders. Right on top it says, "Thanks for ringing. Spotted a fish. Check the fish below." So if you check the fish, I think those are just the fish names,
Probably.
but it's a slider. I think you just so that's weird. You can do the slider. It's probably gonna kick me out because I'm just messing around with it. But this is all for research, guys. This is for you. I will get kicked off and banned off this website for you.
What a hero.
So you do the slider, and that's all it does. Like it just
You just check that you saw the fish.
yeah.
It's the honor system, except that it also sends a picture.
Yep. It seems that way. Yeah. And so it okay, I understand now. If you don't know what the fish is, you click the purple question mark.
Uh-huh.
You slide that one, and then you put submit your photo.
Oh,
and then
but if you do recognize it, does it not send a photo?
No. It still sends a photo. That's like the last option. It's like, okay, ring the doorbell.
Well, the button's purple too.
It's just purple because it's like, send it in.
You clicked it.
And then, okay, so now it gives me a.
Oh, okay.
So once I send in the photo, let's see, what does it do?
Here, Daniel. Search in the URL bar thingy. Upper left.
Does it change the whole thing?
Translate website.
God dang it. I was just
going to let you cook on that for a little bit, but you had it figured out.
Translate website. Okay. Are you sure you spotted a fish? Our algorithm sees a as good as empty image. So their algorithm.
They have like some computer vision baked in there. This is far more sophisticated than it seems at first glance.
And then look at this. We understand that you want to press the button, the bell, but uploading empty photos strains our servers and makes the website slow.
They had you every step of the way, Daniel. They do make it look really appealing to hit the button.
Although you can put, yes, I did spot a fish, and still upload the photo.
So it's all, at the end of the day, it is honor system.
It is honor system.
With about 4 checks and balances to make sure that you're not. So what happens if then you're just acknowledging that you're doing a disservice, a bad thing to these people who set up this nice thing.
See, and I almost want to see how long it would take for them to be like, you're done.
They ban your IP or something. Jeez.
Do you think they've thought that far ahead?
They're using computer vision algorithms to identify fish. They probably have bot protections. Yes.
Especially if it's going to be slowing down their.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and exit that. Be like, no, I did not.
Are you with your tail tucked between your legs? You're like, oh, okay, fine.
Let's not go to that extreme. It's with not my tail tucked between my legs.
Okay.
With me going back and rethinking a plan. Like
you're scheming?
Yeah, like what if we can
just wait for fish?
Or what if we plan to somehow make an image of a fish appear on there
and inject it?
Yeah.
It would probably take longer to do that than it would be to wait for an actual fish.
But once you figure that out,
you could get them. You could just
every single
that guy
time.
would have that lock open all the time. The town would flood. Good idea, Daniel. Now that you mention it.
I'm just saying there's always 2 sides of a coin.
I thought this was really wholesome and neat about the fish, but I see where your head's at.
Any
Oh man.
no, but you're right. Okay, I got to go back to my sensitive side.
Yeah, where was the guy at the start who's like, I might cry? You didn't say that. I said that for you, but
I do think this is beautiful.
it's so neat. It's so neat.
Like, I don't. I don't think that would happen here.
I don't think so.
As much as
Harnessing the power of the internet to help fish just does not seem like an objectively American thing to do.
yeah,
But I would say that's probably most places. I mean, this is the only. I've never seen this anywhere else. This is super unique, right?
yeah,
Um, there is something about this town where they do care a little bit more than probably everyone,
yeah. You were
because
saying that there's
they
other
love
stuff.
critters. Yeah. So the other thing that they do is kind of their big critter thing is bees.
Okay.
So the bees over there are bees everywhere need help,
Oh, dude,
right?
a bees like I'm not sure if this is still the standing fact. But I read slash heard somewhere like bees are being they're dying off and like exponential rate, like
Yeah.
half of the population every year or something like that.
Wow.
And I'm just like, that can't be true.
Like a lot.
That seems like a lot. Like
Yeah.
you're dropping 50%. Yeah, bees.
They need help.
That's like for me. Like I'm sorry, I don't really like bees, but when I heard that, I'm like, I just want a beehive in my
That
backyard.
is that what made you? Because I know you've expressed doing, what do they call it?
An
Like
apiary,
apiary?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that I
And
heard that
that
fact, and I'm
there's
just
the
like,
sensitive
yeah,
side,
and I'm just like,
doing it for the bees.
I'm like, you know what? I can put natural flowers, like
Yeah.
Colorado flowers in my backyard. They're still gonna look beautiful,
Yeah.
and then have those bees just do their thing. I don't even want anything.
Yeah.
I don't. Sure, if I get honey out of it, sure, but that's not my main goal. I'm just want them to do their thing and just wasp. They're another thing. Like screw those.
Yeah.
Screw
Not
those.
even close to
No,
no.
but like, yeah, the basic honeybee. Oh my gosh, dude! Because I've heard so much about like bees being transported from one state to the other, and they never have that hibernation period,
Uh-huh.
and they're just overworked
Yeah.
all the time. And then you have these scandals of like beekeepers stealing other bees from like companies and stuff like that, because
Wow.
it's just like it's a big business, and it's like they go into their bee farms, steal all their bees, and then they use those bees for their business, and it's like
Just for honey production?
for pollination.
For pollination.
For
Okay.
pollination. Yeah, so like they just these big companies get all
Huh.
their bees, you basically hire them out to come to your fields. It's a big thing with almond farms to like
Oh.
pollinate all that stuff, and
Huh.
then they do that, pack them all up, take them to the next spot. But
Wild.
yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. The bee industry is kind of dark.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's insane. So to hear somebody actually like
Yeah.
trying to do something, that's freaking awesome.
Here's what they're doing. Super, super simple. And I'm not exactly sure the effectiveness, but it's trying, right? Here's what they're doing. They've got two things going on for bees. One of them is they turned all of their bus stops into like bee havens, like a place where a bee would like to go. And how did they do that? Well, they just took the roof and put a garden on top of the little, like the where the bench is
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the awning that covers it.
Yep.
It's kind of just an ugly thing anyway.
Yeah, of course.
They just put a little garden on top that basically just maintains itself, because they can do it because it rains a lot there.
Mhm.
And then the way that the soil mechanics work and stuff like that is, if it overwaters, it'll drain,
Right.
and it'll kind of drain naturally anyway. And it rains enough that it keeps all the plants alive. So they basically, and they're wildflowers,
Yeah.
right? And bee type things.
Yeah, of course.
So it's super, super low maintenance. It's prettier than a regular bus stop roof.
Mhm.
And it doesn't really, there's not really a lot of cons to it,
Um
right? It's just utilizing unused space anyway.
Right. How does that I mean, I guess I was gonna ask how does that maintenance play into it? But like most bus stops, I mean, I guess I'm thinking of like rust and all that stuff, but they're out there anyway, right? So
Yeah,
that's not something to worry about because
right.
dude,
So
it's
it's just
so
it's something
simple.
simple. It's just a little bit of something,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just in the middle of town. Here's just a little bit of a like a respite, a place where bees can go and hang out and do their thing, right?
Right.
So they've got that. Every bus stop in that town has that. Um, yeah, still haven't seen any fish. We will do hooting and hollering if we see a fish, though.
Oh, you know what?
That's gonna
I
happen.
should put never lock on my phone just in case a fish comes up. I'll just screenshot it like on my
Okay.
phone just so we can have that little.
I hope we see one, man. I hope we do.
If we don't, we'll keep looking and then
Let's
we'll
just keep an eye on it.
yeah, just keep an eye
That's
on it.
why I wanted to do this episode soon, is so we can. It'll go through like April and into May. So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get this out, get the link out, and,
Yes.
kind of
Like
while there's fish.
guys, do your
Yeah,
part.
while it's season.
Yeah.
Um, so the other bee thing that this place does, they've created, um, they just call it they call it a bee hotel,
Okay.
which is way fancier than what it sounds like. Basically, what they did was, I don't know if it's kind of a pilot thing that they might do elsewhere, but there's basically one billboard just on the outskirts of town that's like kind of, it's right in this field. So there's nothing around it, no other buildings, no infrastructure, no people really.
Mm-hmm.
And the support beam, right? The main support for this billboard,
Yeah.
they just built some structure around it where they put a whole bunch of basically uh stuff, like they like drilled holes in logs, right? And made homes for bees.
Okay. Okay.
So just like another resting place or place where bees can live or whatever. And they just covered like this whole billboard post with, and they turned the whole thing into a place where a whole bunch of bees can live right in the middle of a field. So I don't know. It's just like stuff that was already there, ugly
Right.
kind of infrastructure that they're just like, you might as well use it for for a good thing. If it's gonna be here,
Right.
being a billboard, being an advertisement,
I mean,
you might as well help the bees.
a billboard advertisement. I mean, here I'm not sure there. Like, how tall are they? Like here, they're usually like 20 feet, right?
Yeah. So this one is not like some of the ones you see here are really big.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like this is, it's pretty close. Like it's a billboard. It's kind of exactly what you think.
Okay. I'm just thinking. I don't are bees colonies or not? Like, is that what the
Yeah, I would
term?
think so. Yeah, yeah.
Can you get a colony that big,
I don't know.
or is it
And
multiple? And how does that work?
yeah, I'm not sure all of the mechanics on it because I don't know jack about bees,
Yeah.
really. Or like not really.
Yeah.
Not to that level. Um, because they call it a hotel, which kind of gives the implication that it's
Like multiple.
kind of either multiple or like kind of on a rolling basis
Oh,
and just
right. Right.
like
Right.
a resource that the
Mm-hmm.
bees can use as they kind of see fit, but maybe not like a hive,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
That's super interesting, dude. Like, I definitely want to like look into that a little bit more because it's like, yeah, like
It's so
how does it
simple.
work? How do like how do the bees go in and out of these things? Like you said, is it legitimately a hotel where they go
Yeah,
in and like rest? Quote, I'm doing air
right.
quotes, like rest, or do they actually set up shop here and there's multiple colonies like
Yeah.
kind of coexisting with each other?
Yeah. I don't know. I did not do that kind of research,
Yeah.
but I think it kind of opens up it kind of opens up my eyes a little bit,
Yeah,
or just
for
like
sure.
doing little things for critters that, I mean, really for bees makes a big difference,
Oh yeah,
right? If we lose bees, that's a big deal.
dude. I think it's the one thing we cannot afford to lose.
It'd be a
They're
bad
our
deal.
biggest pollinators,
Yeah.
which is it's saying a lot. I mean, like if one thing I learned about the Bee movie is like,
That's your source?
yeah, that's my source right there. Uh, sorry guys, I exposed you. I mean, bees are kind of amazing in the way that, dude, their bodies are too big, their wings are too small.
They
They're
just
not
kind
supposed
of don't make sense.
no, they're not supposed to be able to do the things that they do, and yet they're one of the most, if not the most important things on this planet.
Yeah. They're pretty incredible.
Like nobody pollinates like they pollinate.
That's right. That's another t-shirt. So yeah, it's just the little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you maybe have even seen like the bricks. Like you can put like bricks in, you'd see them in some buildings, kind of in towns and cities and places like that where
Mhm.
they don't have like, trees, natural things to go build their hives in. They'll have bricks that are kind of that same thing with just holes in it
Mhm.
that are kind of, they operate in that way to be like a hive for the bees in a metropolitan area. So this is kind of like that with like on the next level. And I think it's just one, but I would think that it's kind of a pilot thing where, if the bus stops are going well, if that thing goes well, if they notice like an upkeep in or an uptick in the bee population
Right.
to a healthy degree, right? They don't want to go too far. That was one of the things that I saw. I'm like, I'm not sure how exactly you keep that in balance, right? So I think they have to be a little bit careful about that
Yeah.
because I guess I don't know what happens if you have too many bees, but like it's a widespread problem, right? Solving it really, really locally will help a little bit, but it's a bigger issue than that, right? So,
Yeah.
um, there might be an expansion of that in the future. I mean, it's a really easy, low cost thing to implement
Mhm.
that makes a pretty big difference. So you kind of might as well do it, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. They're just like there's this way of thinking there that they have a really interesting connection to the world around them, and I think that's pretty cool. Um, but this isn't like this sort of this whole like caring about critters thing goes a lot further too. Like you see them like on the highways around here, they're not very fancy, right? But you do see that there are like the mounds built up for wildlife to go away from the highway. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen those on the side of the highway.
Mhm.
They just look like a weird cliff thing. It's like a one-way path that like a deer could like go be on the highway, go up the hill, and then like go down off of a big cliff.
Mhm.
So it kind of encourages them to go away from the road.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of, I don't know. We don't have a lot around here, but you'll see things like wildlife bridges,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yep.
and like those types of things where it's just like these little things that, well, those ones are, some of them can get really quite enormous. But there are really small ones that make a huge difference, like the bee things. And the other ones that I found are really interesting too, while we're caring about critters, right? Is uh you'll see this for all kinds of different species. The other one that I thought was really, really interesting, I'm gonna take you somewhere else on the planet now.
Okay.
I'm gonna take you to Christmas Island, which sounds like I'm misleading you somewhere totally different. I
Is
don't know why it's called that, to be very honest. They probably found it on Christmas or something. I don't know. I didn't look into that. That's not why I find it interesting.
Christmas Island.
Christmas Island. It's, I think, owned by Australia, but it's pretty close to the Philippines. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And what makes this island really, really interesting is that they yearly have mass migration of crabs, and they're not like little crabs. They're like big old daddies, like 4, 5, 6 inches of crabs, right? And
I'm sorry. I like have to stop myself from saying stuff. But yes, continue.
so mass migration of crabs, uh they'll have every year. So it's an island. There's the whole thing is beach, right? But in the middle
Mhm.
is a forest. So in like they live most of the time in the forest, which sounds crazy, right?
The crabs do?
The crabs live in the forest, which I have seen that other places too. I've seen it in Costa Rica, and yeah, in Costa Rica, I've seen forest crabs, which just feels like a wild thing. But if you have enough moisture, crabs love it in the forest.
Yeah.
So go figure, right? Forest crabs. Um, but each year it's like, I think the number they said is like they have a total population of like 40 million crabs,
Oh, Jesus.
like a lot of crabs.
Uh, what are the rules? Are there any rules of capturing?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
So there's two things. They're considered non-edible.
They're non-edible crabs.
Yeah, which probably I don't exactly know what that means. I got a little bit stuck on that. I don't know if maybe they're really gross,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe they're, I don't know. But they're also protected. So kind of who cares how edible they are? They're protected, right?
Okay.
So
Even once they're off the island in the ocean, they're still protected.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Um and the way that they bend over backwards for these crabs was really, really fun to see. So on, you can imagine a very small island, that many critters moving around. It's like a sea, right?
Yeah, I
For
would
like
imagine.
weeks
Yeah.
of just crabs, 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 crabs. And it was really funny. This video I saw, there's like crabs everywhere, right? Like they're migrating. They're in like the apartment stairwells. They're like they find their way into your houses. Like they're just everywhere. They're in the schools. Like they show up everywhere. Um, and so how do you like logistic? This is so logistically complicated for everybody else just trying to live their lives on
Right.
the island.
Because like I'm looking at it, it's doesn't seem like a big island.
It's not.
I mean, if I'm doing this correctly, I'm not doing the math, but Google's doing the math. Um, this island's about 135 square kilometers. That's 52 square miles.
What does that compare to like Denver
Um, let's see.
or I don't know, something?
Um, how big is Denver? Maybe.
Sure.
How big is Denver? I'll put in square miles.
Yeah.
Uh, Denver is 154.9 square miles.
Wow. So a third the size of Denver, which
Yes.
I'm guessing is the Denver metro area.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, you got like a picture, a map.
I think that's what it's. No, that's the Denver International Airport. I doubt it's that, but that's what it says.
So, I mean, in any case,
It's a third of the Denver area.
that's very small.
Yeah, that.
So I will 100% fact check myself on 40 million, but I mean, it's a lot of critters.
I mean, crabs in itself. I mean, I can see it. I could see
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
they're everywhere, right? So they bend over backwards for these things. On the roads where they can afford to close them, they just close the road. And that's the crabs are just going to go across the
Oh,
road, right?
that's
And
that's insane.
and they're just going to, that road's going to be closed for 3 weeks, and it's just going to be constant flow of crabs down this road. Um, there's other roads where people absolutely still need to drive on them,
Mm-hmm.
but there's still going to be crabs everywhere. So they have volunteers that stand like at the end of an intersection, and they're out there and they're wearing their high vis vests, and they have rakes. And when the car comes up, they walk in front of the car. They drive really, really slow, and
No.
with their rakes, they push the crabs out of the way so that the cars can drive without going over the crabs.
And these guys are volunteers doing
Yeah.
it.
I think so. I think that's what it said.
I mean,
But I mean, I don't know, even if they're hired for it, just like
yeah.
that's what they do all day. It's just like escort cars through and rake crabs.
What's what's the benefit to?
What I don't, what does the crab do other
Yeah,
than it's just a, I don't know. I don't know. They put a lot of stock into this crab.
like if
Why is
they're
it protected?
yeah, why is
And
it?
I mean, the numbers are large.
Yeah,
So I think it's just taking care of, they have a small island. It's probably a delicate ecosystem. You don't want to mess with it too much, right? So they're just protecting the little guy that can't stand up for himself. I don't know.
yeah. I I get it. I do because like but I know all of life or a lot of majority is like survival of the fittest. And it's like if there's not a benefit to protecting these guys, like why are they doing it? There has to be something or a reason like you're probably be right. Like they're trying to protect this delicate ecosystem, but what do the crabs bring to this delicate ecosystem that otherwise would make this place fall? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh okay, here's a couple quick things of why. Um they are ecologically important. They serve of a purpose on the island. So this migration, it it does a few things. They're like there's because they're eating, they're scavenging, they're doing all kinds of stuff as they go down. They lay their eggs in the ocean and then they come back up. And then 3 weeks later, or I think they said like the baby crabs are big enough that they come up on shore and then they go up into the forests.
Mm-hmm.
So right, they all come down and then they all come back up. When they're doing that, it helps control plant growth and recycles nutrients across the island.
Right?
So okay, that makes sense. And then um I don't know. I read this wrong. I thought that they control invasive species, but there's an ant that is threatening the crabs as well. So
The ant is the invasive species.
yes, the ant in that case is the invasive species. Yeah, so it's a huge part of that island's ecosystem. So it's just if that was damaged, like probably the whole balance of that island would be completely thrown off. So it's just sensitive to it. So there might be a huge number to it, but even if you went, from 40 million to 38 million, you'd probably notice a difference, right?
Yeah.
The plants would grow in different ways or they would overgrow, which would cause, I don't know, all kinds of other types of stuff, maybe more bugs, more invasive species, and that cycle kind of continues on itself. And then if any of that gets into like the waters surrounding the island, like it could just throw everything completely off and turn the island inhabitable, I would say at the very, very, very worst case. So I don't know. It's it's just the coolest thing that I saw. So there's the rake guys, which I thought was awesome, hilarious.
Right.
Um there was one case where they have the kind of the culverts too, and they go under the road where they can. There is kind of one really main instance where they built a crab bridge that goes over a highway, and like it's just amazing that
it's just it's just one bridge. It's not like a continuous tunnel.
no, it's a bridge, and it looks like like a finish line, like a thing at the end of a race.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Just
Yep.
that
Yep.
goes across. It's really steep on both sides. It's just like a metal grate with a bunch of slats in it, and it's like 3 feet wide, and it just goes like almost straight up, like 20 feet, and then it's flat. Like it's for the crabs. That's it. And they build all of these temporary fences that funnel all the crabs to one kind of spot, and then yeah, they just cruise, man. They just like know where the ocean is somehow, and they just make their way, and they're like, cool fence, that's fine. I go over here, wall, I'm gonna climb it. Like doesn't matter. They just go straight up the side of the thing, go over and then go down. These things climb like brick walls. They just climb everything. It's crazy. So yeah, I thought the way that some humans go out of their way to help critters was a pretty neat thing worth learning about.
Yeah. Do these? I'm guessing these crabs are so used to people, right?
Yeah, maybe to some capacity.
I mean,
They were like they wouldn't run away from people or anything.
right. So I think because people are so used to them and they're probably just used to people being around, do they are they crabs? They can still pinch you and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
So what's that around humans? Like if a human just stumbles across it, are they gonna
Oh,
be like attacked? And
I don't think they don't like go out of their way to attack you, but I think they would protect themselves if you got like kind of close.
well,
Like,
like this raker, they're raking it
yeah.
like kind of like pushing it aside. Do you think it's like kind of like understanding relationship, like a symbiotic relationship
Like,
to be like, okay, we understand, or is like, are they like, no, don't move us, like,
you know, the way that it kind of looked was that it's kind of like it's like their motivation for the migration takes over everything else,
mm-hmm.
right? Like all they're going to try to do is get to the ocean, survive, and whatever it takes to get there. So it wasn't like if you scooch them out of the way, they're like, "Hey, what the heck?" And turn around and be like, "I'm gonna fight you." It's just like they just like have this inertia, this momentum where it's like they might get raked out of the way. They just like get back up and just
They're
keep
just like,
going,
oh,
right? So and they might
mhm.
like take their rest and stuff like that. If like there's one little clip where it was like a guy in a stairwell, right? And there's just like a bunch of crabs and they're like on the stairs and they're just like hanging out and like he doesn't bug them, they don't bug him, but he's like walking around barefoot next to these crabs and it's like just none of them care because they're just like their focus is somewhere else. Like they don't see people as a threat or
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what it is. They're fully distracted by this and they just cruise, man.
See,
They just go.
and that's what I was going after. Like, yeah, if somebody was literally chilling there, and the crowd's just having to go, are they gonna go out of their way to like, hey, get out of my way? But it seems like
I,
they're just like, you don't bother me, I ain't gonna bother you.
yeah, yeah. Like if you present an obstacle, they'll probably just go around.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, cool, whatever, and keep cruising. So yeah, that was kind of that's all I had for tonight was just talking about people
Caring,
doing neat things for critters.
dude, that's awesome. And I mean, as much as I bagged on this fish thing, you know,
You're
like
still watching it, aren't you?
I am. I'm like,
Yeah.
where's the next fish?
I'm probably gonna keep it. I mean, not up continuously, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna tune in frequently
for sure.
until I see a fish. Like I really, I really badly want to ring the doorbell and actually
Like, I
report a
spotted
fish.
this
I think that
one.
would be super fun.
It would be. I think it's awesome, and just to bring awareness to that too. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It's just something I never heard of. They've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now.
I was gonna ask you like how
Yeah,
long they
it's
had been doing,
fairly new. But
as well as the bee billboard.
yeah, I've the resources that I saw on that were anywhere from like 5 to 7 years old.
Oh, okay. So
So
that
for a
one's a
little while,
little older than the fish,
I think so. I
but
think they were
still, I
doing
mean,
stuff.
like they started around the same time, like probably like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So yeah, I don't exactly know what spurred all of it, but it seems like that town has a culture, and they started looking for ways that they could do a little bit more, and I
yeah,
think that's pretty neat. But
it is. It is.
we'll definitely put the link to the fish doorbell, the live stream in the show notes. It is definitely in Dutch. So, but Daniel figured it out. So
We got there.
there
We got there.
we know you can do it too. Uh, is there anything? We don't plug anything, so I don't know if there's anything you want to plug the socials or anything.
Yeah. We do have a Instagram. It's just that doing learning. On Instagram, you can find us there. That's where most of our up to date stuff is. We tend to try to keep posting, keep you guys informed, put a little teasers in there every now and then. We use threads as well. Those are the two main ones that you can find us. It's at doing learning as well. And if you guys feel so inclined to, give us a tip or something, or just follow us on something else. Like if you want to support this podcast that we're trying to do a little more, we are on Patreon. That's patreon.com/doing learning. Or you can buy us a coffee at coffee.com/doing learning. That's ko-fi.com. Yeah.
And yeah, keep an eye out on that Patreon because there's gonna be some stuff on that one pretty soon. Well, we had a lot of fun tonight. Make sure you do your own research and Stay curious.
Doing learning. Because that's what we're doing, right?
We try.
Hey, everybody. We just like to take a moment to thank everybody out there that has thus far supported us. We do all these recordings, and we love doing it. We have fun doing it, but we are paying out of our own pocket. But it does help when people like Liz D, Seth T, Irvin H, DaDog, Miles T, and Kirk K help us make this little podcast a reality and, lighten the load a little bit. So thank you from both of us and all of the fans. Thank you for helping us make this a reality. And if you guys want to help be part of the Doing Learning crew, you can do so by going to www.patreon.com/doing learning. I don't know why I said www.